Hello everyone, this video will be an introduction to the upcoming changes to the panel cutter add-on. First up, the add-on will now have its own menu that can be accessed using the Shift-T hotkey. You can change this in the user preferences settings of the add-on. It is now completely removed from the W specials menu accessed via the W hotkey. I've added a couple of new operators as well to make it more intuitive to work with the new features. The first of this is the edge walk operator, which will automatically select entire edge loops based on your edge selection and mark them sharp. This will work great for any quad topology meshes. Additional settings can be found by pressing F9 after the operation. The bevel and inset type in the panel cut operator will also have the edge walk toggle built into them for easier panel cut generation. You can also invert the selection to reverse the order of edge marking, as well as making the edge walk go past edges or verts that are already marked sharp. The Geonode feature is also back with the addition of the node type in the panel cut operator. This will make extrusions of face islands form from marked sharp edge boundaries, and you can select between the random and vertex color modes to control the depth and height of the extrusions. The random mode will randomize the extrusion depth, which is called offset, in the settings between the minimum and maximum values. You can control these settings after the operation in the modifier tab. The vertex color mode will have the extrusion offset controlled using vertex color values that you can set using the various additions of vertex color based operators in the vertex color submenu. In Polyline, there are two new toggles which are the Mark Sharp and Mark Seam. Pressing E will activate Mark Sharp, which will mark sharp the drawn edges. This is quite useful when working with the new Geonode feature in Panel Cut. And Mark Seam, which is activated using the M hotkey, will mark the drawn edges with seams, is useful for initial UV unwrapping before applying the effects of the Geonode, or just plain UV mapping of the drawn edges for other purposes. Finally, we have the vertex color operators in the vertex color submenu, which are directly pulled from the Creative Flow add-on, but is also made to work in object mode in Panel Cutter. These are specifically made to let you manage effects using the Geonode feature in the vertex color mode. The set operator will let you set the vertex color for the selected faces in the mesh. You can also select entire face islands using the press select add-on, but if you don't have this, you can always use the L hotkey in face selection mode by hovering the mouse in a face in that particular face island, then pressing the L hotkey, and after that pressing the F9 hotkey and activating the sharp delimit option, which will limit the selection on faces that have edges that are marked sharp. The pick operator will let you pick vertex color from a face in the mesh and assign it to the selected faces. This is great if you want certain face islands to have the same height. The select operator will let you select faces that have the same vertex color values as the active selection, so you can change them at the same time. Finally, we have the average operator, which will average the vertex color of faces if you happen to delete boundary edges between face islands that have different vertex color values, and blur them as a result. You can also use the set operator for this, but it's a great quick fix option whenever you need it. Here is a time lapse using the vertex color mode in the Geonode feature of the panel cut operator. You can also watch slower versions of this in my earlier videos demonstrating this particular update for panel cutter. And that's it for this video. Tell me what you think of this update in the comments. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.